We rode the evening bus to Chinatown every Saturday. You always chose the seat beside the window, so you could watch the city lights come alive. The evening bus to Chinatown went rolling through the rain. You traced the lights upon the glass and softly spoke my name. The city moved behind your face, a silver moving picture. And every time you turned to me, the whole night felt much richer. The traffic lights were red and gold. Your hand was warm for me to hold, and every corner passing through became a little dream with you. The evening bus to Chinatown still rides inside my mind. Every lamp and every window leaves our younger days behind. The evening bus to Chinatown still carries me to you, though the route has changed with time. My heart still knows the view, still knows the view. We left beside the market, where lanterns filled the street. You bought a little paper rose and placed it near my cheek. We shared a bowl beside the door, then walked the avenue. You laughed beneath the painted signs as midnight covered blue. The buses wear a different name. The streets no longer look the same, but every lantern burning through still brings that old ride back with you. The evening bus to Chinatown still rides inside my mind. Every lamp and every window leaves our younger days behind. The evening bus to Chinatown still carries me to you, though the route has changed with time. My heart still knows the view. If that old bus came back tonight, I'd save your seat beside the light and ride through every street once more until we reach that market door. Ride once more. The evening bus to Chinatown still keeps our love in view. Every lamp and every window still reflects the girl I knew. The evening bus to Chinatown will always carry through, and wherever roads may turn, my heart still rides beside you. That evening bus still rides beside the record player. It dried before I found the courage to play our song again. A rose beside the record player, red as the dress you wore. It waited there through quiet nights beside my bedroom door. I placed our favorite record upon the silver wheel. The needle touched, the room grew warm, and everything became real. The music crossed the empty room like summer rain and sweet perfume, and with each word the singer knew my lonely heart remembered you. A rose beside the record player, a song we used to know. One brings back your tender smile, one takes me long ago. A rose beside the record player still waits where you once stood. Though all its petals faded, it loves you like I always would. Ooh, I always would. We danced beside the window, the curtains moving slow. You laughed when I stepped on your shoe and would not let me go. The street outside was sleeping, the clock had nearly turned, but in your eyes beneath that light, a little forever burned. The years can dim a photograph, but not the sound of how you laughed. And every time that record plays, you walk into my room again. A rose beside the record player, a song we used to know. One brings back your tender smile, one takes me long ago. A rose beside the record player still waits where you once stood. Though all its petals faded, it loves you like I always would. I never moved that little rose or changed the place where our song goes. Some things are meant to stay behind, to guard the love we could not find. Stay behind. A rose beside the record player, a song that still feels new. One keeps our old room glowing, one keeps me close to you. A rose beside the record player still waits through every night. And when that old song starts to fade, your memory stays inside. That little rose still waits for you. That old sweet song still plays so true. The petals fade, but love remains. I hear your voice inside the refrain. handkerchief on the cable car. I found it after you stepped away and kept it because it still smelled like your perfume. A handkerchief on the cable car, white beneath the evening star. I found it resting by the seat where you had sat so close to me. The bell rang softly through the rain. The city rolled beyond the pane, but all I held inside my hand was one small piece of what we planned. The hills went rising through the blue, each corner carried thoughts of you, and every time the brakes would cry, I saw your face in passing lights. A handkerchief on the cable car still tells me where my memories are. Every fold and every thread keeps the tender words you said. A handkerchief on the cable car still carries your perfume from afar. Though you vanished down the street, your little memory stayed with me. Stayed with me. We rode from morning into night, past painted homes and harbor lights. You leaned your head against my side and watched the city slowly glide. You said, "Remember this old line," and how your hand was holding mine. Then at the final stop you smiled and disappeared into the crowd. The cable car still climbed the hill. The evening bells are ringing still, and every white cloth in the air makes me believe you're waiting there. A handkerchief on the cable car still tells me where my memories are. Every fold and every thread keeps the tender words you said. A handkerchief on the cable car still carries your perfume from afar. Though you vanished down the street, your little memory stayed with me. If that old car came back tonight, I would ride beneath the light, and at the stop where you stepped down, I'd search for you throughout the town. Throughout the town, a handkerchief on the cable car still keeps our little journey warm. Every fold and every thread brings to life the love we had. A handkerchief on the cable still shines in white.
The hills may rise,
but love stays true.
Every line
still leads to you.
A handkerchief on the cable car,
Ooh, riding through,
still carries me back home to you.
home to you.
Home to you.
We rode through the city without saying goodbye. The moon followed us across every window, like it knew our time was almost gone. Moonlight on the taxi glass, silver on the streets we passed. You sat quietly by my side, with one small tear you could not hide. The driver watched the road ahead, while I remembered what you said. You had to leave before the dawn, and by tomorrow you'd be gone. The city lights went drifting by like little stars beneath the sky. I wish that road would never end, so I could hold your hand again. Moonlight on the taxi glass told me that our night would pass. Every corner, every sign brought us closer to goodbye. Moonlight on the taxi glass held the love we could not ask. Though the cab kept moving on, my heart stayed where your hand had gone. Ooh, where your hand had gone. We stopped beneath the station clock. The driver gently cleared his throat. You looked at me and tried to smile, then held me close a little while. The platform bell began to ring. You gave me back my little ring. You said, please keep our summer true. Then turned before I answered you. The taxis still cross town at night, their windows filled with silver light. And every time one passes through, I see myself still riding with you. Moonlight on the taxi glass told me that our night would pass. Every corner, every sign brought us closer to goodbye. Moonlight on the taxi glass
If that cab returned tonight, I would stop beneath the light. I'd tell the driver, take me through every road that leads to you. Leads to you. Moonlight on the taxi glass
still reflects our tender past.
every corner, every sign
Keeps your little heart with mine.
Moonlight on the taxi glass,
Never lets our memory pass.
and wherever roads may go, you are every light I know. Taxi glass, that city cab still rides tonight. Your tearful eyes, your tearful eyes still catch the light. The roads may turn, but love stays true. Every mile still leads to you. Moonlight on the taxi glass, drifting past, still brings your love back home at last. Home at last.
We always met beneath the street lamp by the cinema. Even after the last picture ended, you never let me walk home alone. The street lamp by the cinema was glowing in the rain. You waited with your collar high and softly spoke my name. The posters filled the windows, the crowd went passing through. But underneath that yellow light, the only star was you. The final show had nearly gone. The avenue was moving on. But when your little hand found mine, the whole night stopped beneath that sign. The street lamp by the cinema still shines inside my dreams. It watched us share our first slow kiss beneath its golden beam. The street lamp by the cinema still knows the love we knew. Though every picture fades away, that light still shows me you. Still shows me you. We walked beside the ticket line, then wandered past the closing signs. You told me every leading man could never hold you like I can. A taxi waited by the curb, but neither one of us said a word. We let it disappear from sight and stayed beneath that gentle light. The cinema has changed its name. The posters do not look the same, but every lamp along that street
steps back to me. The street lamp by the cinema still shines inside my dreams. It watched us share our first slow kiss beneath its golden beam. The street lamp by the cinema still knows the love we knew. Though every picture fades away, that light still shows me you. If that old lamp still burns tonight, I know I'd find you in its light. And every word I failed to say would finally find its way. Find its way. Still guards our memory. It keeps the girl I loved that night forever close to me. The street lamp by the cinema will always shine us through. And every time the lights go down, my heart still turns to you. That street lamp glow still shines tonight. That cinema still holds our light. The pictures fade, but love stays true. Every scene still ends with you. The street lamp by the cinema. The street lamp by the cinema, shining through, still brings my heart back home to you. Home to you. Home to you.
It rained all evening on Columbus Avenue. You shared your umbrella with me, and somehow the whole city felt warm. Rain along Columbus Avenue, silver on your little shoes. You held the umbrella high while streetcars rolled beneath the sky. The cafe doors were closing slow. The windows wore a golden glow. You moved a little close to me and made the rain feel warm and sweet. The city lights were blurred and blue, but every road looked clear with you. And every drop that touched the ground became our own romantic sound. Rain along Columbus Avenue still brings my lonely heart to you. Every doorway, every light keeps alive that tender night. Rain along Columbus Avenue still falls the way it used to do, though the the painted sign. You placed your gentle hand in mine. A passing taxi splashed the street, but nothing moved us from our feet. You laughed and fixed your ribbon blue, then said, "This rain belongs to you." I kissed your cheek beneath the glow and wished the storm would never go. The avenue has changed with time. The shops no longer wear that sign, but every rainy evening through, I walk that street beside you. Rain along Columbus Avenue still brings my lonely heart to you. Every doorway, every light keeps alive that tender night. Rain along Columbus Avenue still falls the way it used to do, though the years have washed away. Your little smile still wants to stay. If that rain came down tonight, I would wait beneath the light. And when you cross the avenue, I'd share that little world with you. There with you. Rain along Columbus Avenue still keeps our old love shining through. Every doorway, every light still remembers us that night. Rain along Columbus Avenue will always lead me back to you. And wherever storms may fall, your warm little hand outshines them all. That evening rain still falls tonight. Your ribbon blue still shines so bright. The streets may change, but love stays true. Every drop still leads to you. Rain along Columbus Avenue, who falling through still brings my heart back home to you. Home to you.
The dance hall after closing was quiet as the moon. The chairs were stacked beside the wall, but I still heard our tune. The silver ball above me had lost its colored light, yet every shadow on the floor still held you close that night. You wore a dress of pale champagne, your hair was shining in the rain, and when you placed your hand in mine, I wish that night could stop all time. The dance hall after closing still turns beneath my feet. Every step we danced together still makes the memory sweet. The dance hall after closes still plays our old refrains, though the music ended long ago. I hear it once again, ooh, once again. We move beneath the lanterns, so slowly through the crowd. You whispered that you loved me, though the music played too loud. We stayed until the last song, then stood beside the door. You kissed my cheek and asked me to save one dance forevermore. The windows now are covered gray, the dancers all have moved away. But every time I pass that place, I see the light upon your face. The dance hall after closing still turns beneath my feet. Every step we dance together still makes the memory sweet. The dance hall after closing still plays our old refrain, though the music ended long ago. I hear it once again. If the doors should open wide, I know I'd find you there inside. And when the first old record played, we danced just like we never changed. Ooh, dance again. The dance hall after closing still keeps one song for you. Every turn and every heartbeat still feels tender, warm and true. The dance hall after closing will never lose our flame. And when the lights come on again, I'll call your lovely name. That empty hall still knows our song. That old dance floor still turns along. The lights went out, but love stayed bright. I still hold you every night. The dance hall after closing, ooh, dance with me, still keeps your love close to me.
There was a bench across the station. You sat there every evening until the night your train never came. The bench across the station still waits beneath the clock. The evening trains keep passing, the doors still softly lock. You wore a coat of ivory, a
flower in your hair. And every time the whistle cried, I knew that you were there. The city hurried through the rain, while I kept watching every train. One little smile could make me stay until the final light of day. The bench across the station still holds a place for you. Beneath the clock, beneath the light, where every dream felt true. The bench across the station still knows the words we said, though every train has carried on. Your voice remains inside my head. Ooh, inside my head. One night you brought a letter, but kept it in your hand. You said that life was calling you to some faraway land. I tried to smile and understand, but words were hard to find. The train pulled slowly from the track and left my heart behind. The years have changed the station sign, but not the place where you were mine. Whenever distant wheels appear, I feel your hand still drawing near. The bench across the station still holds a place for you. Beneath the clock, beneath the light, where every dream felt true. The bench across the station still knows the words we said, though every train has carried on. Your voice remains inside my head. Maybe every road must end, maybe lovers lose a friend, but every evening just past 9, I see your shadow next to mine. Next to mine. The bench across the station still saves one dream for you. Beneath the clock, beneath the light, my heart still waits there too. Oh, the bench across the station will keep our memory near. And if your train comes home someday, you know I'll meet you here. Beneath the clock, I'll wait for you. Through every night, my heart stays true.
promised to meet beneath the clock at Union Square. I arrived before sunset and stayed until every light had gone out.
The clock above Union Square was counting through the rain. I waited by the flower stand and softly spoke your name. The evening crowd went passing, the taxis painted gold, but every minute without you made the city feel so cold. I watched the hands move slowly by, while daylight faded from the sky. I told myself you would appear with that familiar smile so near. The clock above Union Square still counts the love we used to share. Every hour, every chime takes me back to our old time. The clock above Union Square still finds me waiting for you there. Though the night has come and gone, my faithful heart keeps holding on. Holding on.
We met there every Saturday, then walked along the avenue. You wore a little yellow coat, and every light looked good on you. We shared a bag of sugared nuts and watched the department windows glow. You said, if ever we lose our way, this is where our hearts should go.
The stores now wear a different face, but nothing changes that old place. And every time the clock rings through, the square becomes a dream of you. The clock above Union Square still counts the love we used to share. Every hour, every chime takes me back to our old time. The clock above Union Square still finds me waiting for you there. Though the night has come and gone, my faithful heart keeps holding on.
If those hands could turn once more, I would meet you as before. And when you crossed that crowded square,
I'd never leave you waiting there. Waiting there. The clock above Union Square still keeps our little promise there. Every hour, every chime guards that love of yours and mine. The clock above Union Square will always find my heart still there. And if you come before the dawn, you'll find me quietly holding on.
that old town clock still rings for you.
That crowded square
Still shines in blue. past that old corner again last night. For just a moment, I thought you were still waiting there.
The corner where you waited still glows beneath the rain. The little shop has changed its sign, but I still hear your name. You stood beneath the awning, a ribbon in your hair. The whole wide street was moving on, but all I saw was you standing there. The years can change the avenue and hide the things we used to do, but every evening, soft and blue, that corner brings me back to you. The corner where you waited still holds our summer night. Every window, every doorway still remembers you in white. The corner where you waited keeps one small dream alive. Though you never came back to me, my heart still waits beneath that light. Ooh, beneath that light.
We walked beside the streetcars, past cafes closing down. You rested softly on my arm as moonlight crossed the town. You said the night was perfect, too beautiful to end. I never knew that one goodbye could keep returning like an old refrain.
The pavement wears a different shade, the old theater lights have faded, but every promise that we made still follows me through evening rain. The corner where you waited still holds our summer night. Every window, every doorway still remembers you in white. The corner where you waited keeps one small dream alive. Though you never came back to me, my heart still waits beneath that light.
Maybe love can leave a place, but never quite erase a face. Maybe one familiar street can make two distant hearts still meet.
Still me. The corner where you waited still holds
still knows your name. That summer rain still falls the same. The years may go, but love stays near. I still see you waiting there. The corner where you waited, the corner where you waited, still keeps your light for me tenderly.
You waited at the bus stop in the rain. I could see you from across the street, but I was too afraid to call your name. The bus stop in the rain. Your coat was shining blue. The evening traffic passed between my waiting heart and you. You held a little paper bag, a flower wrapped inside. I watched the city move around and kept my words inside. The streetlight painted silver lines across your face and through my mind. One little step could bring me near, but love was stronger than my fear. The bus stop in the rain still calls me back again to the night I let you ride away without a word to say. The bus stop in the rain still carries all my pain. Every bus that turns the corner makes me look for you again. Look for you again. The driver opened up the door. You turned and looked once more. For half a breath our eyes were one. Then you were gone before I'd begun. The taillights faded through the mist, like one last chance I somehow missed. I crossed the street when it was late and found your flower by the gate. The city changed that avenue, but every rainy night feels true. And when the buses slow nearby, I see that question in your eyes. The bus stop in the rain still calls me back again to the night I let you ride away without a word to say. The bus stop in the rain still carries all my pain. Every bus that turns the corner makes me look for you again.
If I could stand there one more time, I'd cross that street and call you mine. I'd take that flower from your hand and tell you everything I planned. Everything.
The bus stop in the rain still calls your gentle name, but now I know what I would say. move through the rain.
The city looked smaller when I came back, but the lights still knew exactly where we had been. I only wished you were there to see them with me. I took the road we used to know, where every window used to glow. The corner cafe closed at 10, but in my heart we met again. I passed the bench beside the square and almost thought I saw you there. The evening breeze was soft and light on one more walk beneath the lights. The years have carried us apart, but every road remembers hard. And when the moon is shining blue, the whole old town still speaks of you. One more walk beneath the lights, one more dream of summer nights, one more chance to hold your hand like we did when love began. One more walk beneath the lights, where the world once felt so right. Though you may be far from view, every road still leads to you. Leads to you. The theater sign was shining red, just like the night when you had said, no matter where tomorrow goes, remember how this evening glows. We watched the streetcars climb the hill, and for a while the world stood still. Your cheek was resting close to mine, beneath that old electric sign. The buildings wear a different face, but love still lingers in this place. And every shadow passing through becomes another trace of you. One more walk beneath the lights, one more dream of summer nights, one more chance to hold your hand like we did when love began. One more walk beneath the lights, where the world once felt so right. Though you may be far from view, every road still leads to you. If I could turn one evening back, I would follow every track, past every doorway, every sign, until your hand was holding mine. holding mine.
One more walk beneath the lights, one more dream of summer nights, one more chance to hold your hand like we did when love began. One more walk beneath the lights, where the world once felt so right, and wherever life may lead, you will always walk with me. One more street, one more light, one more dream, one more dream of you tonight. One more song, so soft and true, every road still leads to you. One more beneath the lights, ooh, beneath the lights. I'll be walking there tonight, ooh, with you tonight.
With you tonight. I missed the last streetcar home that night. Maybe because I was waiting for you. Maybe because part of me still is. The last streetcar crossed the town while midnight slowly settled down. I stood beneath the station light, still hoping you would come that night. The driver waved and closed the door. The wheels began to roll once more. I watched the little windows glow and wondered where our love could go. Every bell became your voice, every road became a choice. Still my heart refused to roam, while the last car carried home. On the last streetcar home, I should have left you alone, but every mile and every light kept your memory by my side. On the last streetcar home, through the sleeping streets I roamed, though the city passed from view, every window looked like you. Looked like you. We used to ride that same old line, your shoulder resting close to mine. You counted every passing star and said that love could travel far. You wore a coat of winter blue, and every stranger stared at you. I held your hand from stop to stop and prayed the night would never stop. The route has changed, the years have flown, but that old feeling still comes home. Whenever distant steel wheels cry, I see your face go passing by. On the last streetcar home, I should have left you alone, but every mile and every light kept your memory by my side. On the last streetcar home, through the sleeping streets I roamed, though the city passed from view, every window looked like you. If I heard your footsteps near, I would wait another year. If that streetcar rang once more, I would meet you at the door.
keeps your memory by my side. On the last streetcar home, through the sleeping streets I roam, and wherever I may go, you are every light I know.
That old streetcar
still rolls tonight.
Your winter coat
still shines in blue.
The years may pass, the rails stay true.
Every road
still leads to you.
on the last